It was clear that she was an agent in hijab who just wanted to expose Ramona. Hi, my name is Apex Lane, and welcome to the explanation of The Lady in the Yard trailer. In this video, we are going to dive deep into the trailer and try to understand the hidden truth that you may have missed. And don't worry, this video is 100% spoiler-free, so relax and let me explain. The trailer opens with a beautiful shot of a house near a wheat field. Then the scene shifts to a boy who flashes a lady who is peacefully sleeping in her bed. From that, the scene quickly moves to a scary compilation of jump scares. We see the same boy kidnapping innocent chickens' children and then brutally cooking them on a hot pan. After all those scary shorts, we finally meet the main characters. Romana, the sussy mother, Taylor the Dorito boy, and Mr. Penguin, who had possessed the form of a little girl, but we are going to ignore that. The scene moves to the breakfast table where Romana wasn't happy with her son's cooking. This slightly indicates her inner dissatisfaction toward men. In that same scene, we also learned that Taylor is a Dorito addict. Then we again get some montages of their fake happy family vibe, no cap, and one of those scenes has this clean shot of clothes that I'm 100% sure none of them have ever worn, and they had just put them for aesthetics. In the next scene, the trailer finally started picking up its story, and from the eyes of the Dorito boy, we see someone in their yard. From there, we had our first look at their unwelcome guest, a lady in black hijab sitting on the yard and getting suntanned, no cap. After that, Taylor the Dorito boy mogged Romana with that info dump. We then zoom in on Romana, who just did the wait. Is that a Karen? Her boss bitch senses were tingling. Immediately after that, Mr. Penguin tells us that he felt a low Riz aura coming from somewhere. Regarding that Dorito boy tweet, maybe the lady in the hijab is a phantom tax officer. Hearing that, Mr. Penguin got even scared as he had shady side quests, which he didn't want the main quest party to know. Mr. Penguin, full gyat for kawaii, yeeted himself at Romana to drop the "if dad was alive" lore. Romana's core overheated, and she ratioed him into next week. At this point, we learned that Ramona's husband is in the afterlife metaverse, and her kids are still simping for his memory while treating her like mid. This made Ramona salty, no cap. Romana, fueled by pure "don't disrespect the queen" core, went to Riz the hijab lady into submission to show her kids who runs this skibbity toilet of a house. Also, in that same scene, we see the two most important things. Number one, a military Jeep Wrangler in the freaky shade that foreshadows that Ramona is prepared for the worst. And, number two, their pet dog was even unsure of why they were putting clothes for drying that they don't wear. Now back to the trailer, we see a clear shot of the lady in the hijab. Ramona confronts her by saying she will erase her existence if she doesn't move from her property. The lady in the hijab laughed in an ominous tone after hearing her. Next, she tells her that she knows Ramona's secret, revealing that Ramona had some suspicious lore that she is hiding from her kids, no cap. We cut to Romana, and her face was glitching through some serious mental lore, probably remembering some Ohio-level trauma. Okay, this is where the timeline gets glitched. The hijab lady just said her piece. She's an insurance investigator and thinks Romana turned her husband into fertilizer for that insurance dough. That's some sus and unhinged Ohio behavior. Romana just said her piece right back. I'm calling the popo on your Sue self. She was not about to get gaslit by the hijab lady's accusations. Then the hijab lady was like, bet, turn around, bestie. And bam! There's the squished whip her hubby yeeted himself out of existence in. Romana was probably thinking, am I tripping on shrooms? But then, the hijab lady flashed her bloody mitts like a twisted ASMR reveal. She deadass dragged that metal coffin from the junkyard, solo, just to riz Romana into facing reality. Big yikes and major uncanny valley vibes. Romana took one look and was like, my therapist did not prepare me for this. She booked it back to her crib and locked the door, like the hijab lady was about to reveal she also knows her search history. Her boss bitch confidence yeeted into oblivion. Then we had a close-up shot of the insurance lady. Behind her hijab, she said in an ominous tone, today is the day. In my interpretation, she is saying that she will bust down Ramona's fraud insurance claim. Seeing his mom's negative aura, Dorito Boy took his personal freedom facilitator and pointed at the lady in hijab, like a certified American. Seeing Dorito Boy approach with peak Sigma man delusion, the hijab lady was pressed for real. So she rose up and raised her hand, a total "you have no power here" moment. Then she said, his sussy mom is a liar. Dorito Boy's attention span was so short that he straight up zoned out while the lady in hijab unleashing her verbal salad. Hijab lady got mega cringe and fingered the wind chime's ghost, and it went. Dorito Boy, mistaking it for a notification, instinctively reached for his phone and then awkwardly shuffled back inside. Now the low aura Dorito Boy, whose chill just evaporated, started having a who's louder competition with Ramona. Ramona made a say what now face and nominated her husband for scapegoat of the year. Ramona then asked, "Is this my villain origin story? Cause I have zero clue who that hijab queen is." Next, we see Mr. Penguin, who think he's Gordon Ramsay and about to commit egocide on this radioactive green egg. But then hijab lady just spawned like a poorly rendered NPC and jump scared him. Ramona knew that insurance company don't like the word. My other insurance company said they'd cover that, no problem. So she ordered Dorito Boy to cover all the entrance. But it was too late. Hijab lady was already inside their crib, no cap. Then we heard a narration of the hijab lady with an image of a guy in the tunnel doing his best impression of a concrete pillar. Either he's a method actor, or he saw something that made his soul leave his body. As we see this guy, the hijab lady says, "No one can claim a life insurance without dying." Then we see Ramona's flashback where she is giving hard side eyes to her jump-scared Giga Chad face husband. The kids pulled Ramona to their attic while she was AFK, hoping they had skipped the hijab lady. But little did they knew she had already slid in their chats. It was clear that this one is not a psychological horror film, but a murder mystery. So, the conclusion is, Ramona faked her goofy-ass husband's death for his life insurance and then actually killed him, just because she thought it would complicate the storyline. But the hijab lady didn't know that her husband is actually dead. By the end of the trailer, it was clear that she is an agent in hijab who just want to expose Ramona. So, that's it guys, the complete explanation and breakdown of the Lady in the Yard trailer. Let me know in the comment what you think. Until then, hit like, subscribe, thank you for watching, and be sussy.